Lo bueno es que nuestra comunidad, este caso apenas empieza, así es que vamos a estar muy al pendiente para apoyar a secondary a todo lo que siga sobre este caso, porque este caso apenas empieza. Thank you so much. The other community members, otros miembros comunitarios, ya se me olvidó el español, pero aquí hay otros miembros comunitarios que también están aquí apoyando esta causa. Vaya, platícanos qué se motivó.
Oh, nice. Hey, at least we wanted to small fire. You're like right on the corner.
Guys, this is a protest or demonstration against Child Protective Services here in Kern County. They're calling for answers after the death of Genesis Mata, the 8-year-old who was tortured and murdered inside of a Bakersfield hotel.
I want to make sure that I don't have a double chin in it.
If you guys can update each other in the comment section, that would be amazing. I'm going to stay quiet while I film, but if you guys can continue to update each other, that would be great.
Hey, how far out are we? 4 minutes? Thank you. Oh, 3 minutes.
Bueno amigos, pues quien inició esta reunión,
Can I get a rundown? Thank you. It's great to be out of the open. Mason. So I'll do a little Mason. Huh? What's it at?
see us? I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? All right, let's go. Oh, here we go. We're up. Yeah, we are. I'm just, no. No, I have your shot. I have the shot. It's there. Damn it.
Again, guys, if you can keep each other updated, we're on Brundage and Inyo near the welfare office. The group of community members are protesting and calling on answers and investigation into Child Protective Services here in Kern County following the death of 8-year-old Genesis Mata, who was murdered and tortured inside of a Bakersfield hotel room just a couple days ago. The father and believed to be stepmother now in custody and charged with torture, murder, and mayhem, along with other child abuse charges. If you guys can continue to keep each other updated in the comment section, I'm going to continue to be quiet and update when I can. This is a live sponsored by Chain Cohen Clark, a local law firm serving Kern County. So if you're local, you've been injured, contact them. Their information is in the description of this video. Again, guys, keep each other updated here on this live. We're on Brundage and Inyo. They're asking any community members to come out. Not exactly sure how long they'll be out here, but their crowd is slowly starting to build.
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me?
My left foot is on fire right now.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing, testing. Hello, hello, hello. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, turn it up. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Testing. I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.
Justice for Genesis!
How's that? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I gotta reload.
Hello, hello, hello. 1 minute. Thank you.
I can smell the Advocate, and I can smell out here I can do arches and all that, but when it comes to like Tuesday, I'm not allowed to do it. It's my birthday standard. I'm not allowed to do it. But I can't do interviews unless with my general, like unless there's a present. We don't want to say the wrong thing. If I accident, they might say the wrong thing.
This one's already heavy.
I don't really know the case. I just know what I've seen.
Investigate CPS!
Same thing with everyone.
Investigate CPS!
Hi. Would I be able to interview you again real quick? This one's not going to be a live interview. Okay. Can we do it right now?
No, this one's up. No worries, yeah, they're not getting anything.
If they are the way, let me know.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I get your sunglasses off? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. But also stay right there.
Alright. Let me get your first name, last name, spelled for me.
Daisy Gomez, D-A-I-S-Y-G-O-M-E-Z.
You're a family friend?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you out here today?
Protesting. I want justice. I've been neglected by CPS as well, so I want to get answers on why the system is the way.
So this is the first time you're experiencing this.
Stand by, guys.
So I had a case with this years. My daughter's birthday came up, but 5-year-old had a scratch on her hip area that she got at They said it was a trauma.
How do you?
They took my kids away for about 11 months. They just, it was a lot with them, but I was pregnant with my baby when they came out to my home. I was staying at the time at the shelter. I moved into a home, and the CPS worker that I had, she basically came to my house with like 6 officers, and they said that I stole my kids. So I'm fighting a case right now about that, where they're saying that I stole my kids. I have to go back to court in October. The charges are not, like, they're not true. I guess I have some good workers that work here in DHS, but not all of them are like that, you know, where you can find a good worker. So I am being, how do you say it, like, where I'm suing DHS for that because I'm looking at doing 2 years in prison. So yeah, for a crime I didn't commit. So yeah.
So when it comes to Genesis,
She went to school with my daughter. So it broke my child, so it broke me. Seeing my child cry for her friend and asking me questions I have no answers to, asking me why they would do something like that to a little girl. Why did they kill her? Why did they do this? Why did they do that? Hearing my 8-year-old child ask me why her best friend that was also 8 years old was killed by her parents. So it broke me. And we put like something, in memorial for her at the school. And I mean, that would be very beautiful, but then again, it's the school policy and the school if they want to. So yeah, but hoping that her friend is not going to be with her this year.
and when it comes to the protests that you guys are doing now, what do you hope it comes out of it?
I'm hoping that we get justice. I'm hoping that we get CPS to be investigated. I'm hoping that whoever was in charge of the with Raymata, I'm hoping that they get investigated on why they left this baby there, why they left all of them there, because it was 8 children, 7 including Genesis would be 8. So I'm hoping that there's justice.
And with this case that was open against Ray Mata, do you think that this is a death that could have been prevented?
Oh, most definitely. It could have been prevented. It could have. They could, if they would have stepped in like they should have, like they were supposed to. Heck yeah, it should have been prevented. It could have been prevented, but they failed. So it's something that they had full access to. All the evidence was there, but they failed. They didn't want to do it. Obviously, they didn't want to do the paperwork. They didn't want to read into it, or they just didn't want to do anything about it. So yeah, of course, it could have been prevented.
Thank you, Daisy.
What was your first and last name again?
Daisy Gomez.
Daisy.
Excuse me.
I know. I wanted to get
Back on the clock by 11:30.
I know my supervisor was like, I'm gonna be over there.
For good reason.
Ready? Okay. So before we start, let me get your first name and last name. They're just going to look at me and okay. So you organized this protest. I suppose when you first heard about the case, what was your initial reaction?
When I first heard about the case, they brought me back to what happened to me 2 years ago. Sorry, when he was killed out. While he was in care of his father.
What? Could you?
So my 2-year nephew is Ezekiel Rivera. His father when he overdosed on fentanyl. And hearing this story, it just broke my heart all over again because it's another innocent child.
Stand by, guys.
Now obviously you guys are protesting CPS here. What are you hoping comes out of this?
I am hoping for independent investigation on CPS. I know, God! There's a lot of laws. These kids are dying. Sometimes an organization like this will build correctly, and then throughout the years things can go south, and it's time to
CPS case that was opened against Ray Mata. With that, obviously you feel, a lot of people here feel that CPS didn't do enough to help. Do you think that Janice's death could have been prevented?
Definitely. There's family members that are here and that were calling for help, and they would have loved to have taken her in. If they would have acted the first time, the teacher saw bruises, you know what I mean? If they would have acted that first time and taken her out of that home, then there's definitely, of course she would have been here, just like with my nephew. If Bakersfield police would have gave us my nephew when we told him we saw the father with drugs, he would have still been alive.
And what do you think is important now for, excuse me, choke.
Okay.
Why do you think it's important now for a protest like this to happen more than ever?
I just need the community to wake up. Let's band together. Let's do what we can to make sure this social services is right. Like, let's do whatever we can do to make sure it's right, so our kids are alive, our kids are healthy, our kids are well, and the program is made to do what it's supposed to do.
Juan, anything? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could we get your phone number?
Sure, of course.
Okay. Hand that to you. What was your last name one more time?
And I was saying for the B4 lenses, for news cameras, the NG cameras,
Yeah.
usually the sensor on those, there's like a 2/3 or a 1/3 sensor.
Yeah.
So they're like super small. So the lenses are made for that. So you got to get a
Teleconverter. Yeah, I think they have some because they use the G2s, the Blackmagic G2s, the news cameras. I think they have the teleconverter already. So it would be the adapter to the teleconverter and then the teleconverter to the lens.
Yeah, because I know some people they do that, and then they need to buy a teleconverter, or some of the lenses already have the doubler.
Yeah,
and
that'd be.
they use that.
Actually, I think he does have the doubler.
Yeah, because I know some of the lenses have it, and so they just use the doubler instead of using the teleconverter.
That works.
So they just lose a couple stops of light.
Yeah.
On top of it.
That'll work. Yeah, we're just gonna test it out, and if it works, it works. If it not, I'll return I'll return it.
And you got also another thing is for the lenses, you got to make sure you get an HD lens because there's SD lenses, or they're older and they're not.
Yeah, it was just got on Instagram Reels that I seen that it was messing with it, and it was just a little bit. But I don't plan on being super wide on that lens anyways. Plus, it's so heavy to have it there every day. It's nothing. I finally got a coiled HDMI like 2 days ago because I had just a lot of wires. I was asking about the 90 HDMI to USB-C because I was trying to put a SSD up here, but the 90-degree USB-C was bumping into my HDMI port, and it was just like, it was about to bend it. So I was like, no, so that might work.
They're not too bad. They have good food.
Me and my dad go every other weekend. My dad takes me over there.
I'll look into it. That's good.
For them to go for the kids, like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, what do they do too? I don't know.
Hey, once we shut up, that's all that matters.
She said I get to keep the sign number, and I'll put it in my living room. Oh, the girls at the back. She makes a second one.
Okay, bye.
Have fun with your video.
Oh, thank you.
So we get for drama group. All the breakdown. I'm sitting my whole way on one side just to get it. Let's go talk to when I'm
If you locked it with the button, you have to unlock it with the button. The safety.
Can I be here for a minute? It's not, be my
What's green?
I'm going to take the kids to go for you right now.
I just got toast
Oh, no,
knives.
yeah.
The noiser did it insane. It just takes one.
Pero el día de los muertos.
Okay.
November 2nd. November 2nd.
still pay for you.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I still pay for light work and Photoshop.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Can I just get my
I was looking for you guys. I thought you guys were over here. I was looking for you guys.
Over here.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you something.
Is it about?
CPS.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the social workers that they reported to, I think they should be reported to the Board of Behavioral Sciences, and they should have their license revoked, and they should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
If you wait like 5 minutes, I will talk to you right after.
Okay. I was looking for you guys. I agree. Girl, I was looking for you guys, and I was looking over here. And then when I got off, they said you guys was right here. Yeah, I know all about Cynthia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, girls. I'm so sorry.
Ready? Yeah. All right. Just your name and just spell it.
Sabrina Guerrero, Sabrina.
And your relation to Genesis.
Genesis.
Tell me what we're doing here today.
It's important to us because there's so many kids that are getting abused out there, and they're still in the hands of their abusers. We just need CPS to do further investigations on their cases, and because they're slacking off on a lot of things. Not only for Genesis, but for any other kids that still unspoken. You know, there's other kids out there missing that they still haven't. Who knows where they're at? CPS is behind it. CPS will remove a kid that's being loved and nourished at home with loving parents, but they want to take the kids away. Kids are being abused. They leave them in the hands of their abusers. It's ridiculous. Something has to get done. If you're in a domestic violence situation, there's resources out there. Mental health, there's resources. If you can't deal with the kid, call someone. I can't handle my kid, you know? I need help. Don't ever be afraid to step up and ask for help. So we just need child abuse, CPS, negligence, domestic violence, and mental health.
You said that there were kids still missing out there.
Yeah, you see it on the news all over the world. Different states, different countries, everything. It needs to stop.
Okay. So you're not saying in,
So not
in
just
Genesis' case?
no, just we're speaking on behalf of Genesis and all the other kids that are still out there getting abused. The other kids that are still on my TikTok, I see everything. My whole feed line now is abuse. This kid's dead. A 3-month-old is dead. A 10-month-old is dead. It needs to stop.
Do you believe CPS was negligent in Genesis' case?
Very, very.
20 times, over 20 times, I think, once or twice you should go out there and check. If it's over 20 times, then something needs to be done.
Yes.
It shouldn't have to take that many calls for it to end up on the news or for a child to be unalived by somebody who's supposed to protect them.
I love them and care for them.
She had a whole life ahead of her, and it's taken too soon. It's heartbreaking.
Has the family tried to take the kids away without any law enforcement involvement or anything like that, and it had to be returned?
On numerous occasions, yes, and it's just they want to do things legal. I understand that, because if we go in there and just take a kid, then we're going to get in trouble for kidnapping or whatever, you know. And what good are we to help them?
Has that happened?
A few times, and not only Genesis but other family members as well. So, yes.
What is the best way we can get justice for Genesis?
I do. Today it showed that a lot of people had a lot to say on the internet, on TikTok, but where was their support? Nobody showed up. When I and them came over, everybody was so quick to go come out here, protest, likes and views and support, that I saw, come on, but support our babies too, speak up. We are their voices. Be here for them. There was hardly any people, but you know what? All that matters is the ones who are here and that spoke up for them. Because you know what?
we care. We care. I mean, show your support. Be out here. I mean,
Just like how everybody
stop
was
trying
able-
to like get a comment, a like, and a view. Like, you know, be out here, support, because the next thing you know, you're gonna see another kid on the internet dead. For what? Because you didn't speak up?
Or not
because
only
you
that,
weren't there to say anything?
It
I
could
mean,
be their kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they didn't speak up.
Like everybody could go, and I speak on that because it's like, it's heartbreaking seeing that, you know, everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna be there, oh, I'm there, I'm gonna go, and this and that, and what the system has done, but nobody showed up. But when it came down to everybody showing up at the mall for the immigrants, oh, everybody was there, flags and all. Where's the justice here for these kids?
This isn't just for Genesis. This
It's
is
not
for other
just
babies.
exactly. Like, I'm not doing this just for Genesis. I'm doing it for Genesis. I'm here for Genesis, but I'm doing it because of what they did to myself, to my kids, the trauma my kids went through. Like, my kids were put on medication that they didn't even need to take. Medication that was making my daughter go crazy. Literally, my daughter was trying to kill herself. Literally, my 8-year-old was trying to kill herself because of the medication they put my kids on. So yeah, I'm here for my kids. I'm here for Genesis. I'm here for the 2 little boys that are still missing, that were in the hands of the foster care parents. Where's the justice for them? Exactly, those babies right there. Where's the justice for them?
Exactly.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see this. Where's the justice for these babies right here? Where's the justice for them? They need justice. Where are their bodies? Where are they? Where are their bodies? They have not been found. Why did he have to suffer? Why did he have to go through what he went through in the hands of his mother? His mother killed him. Where's the justice for them? She suffered and endured so much pain, and nobody freaking spoke up. They failed her. Her parents failed her. Her stepmom failed her. Nobody was there to protect them. So yeah, I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm pissed because they deserve justice. They deserve justice. These babies right here. Where are their bodies?
Stop.
Where's that? Why doesn't CPS tell us where they are? The foster parents are just sitting in the jail, just sitting there. For what? They haven't even trialed them. They haven't done anything.
It's a waste of taxpayers' money, honestly. They shouldn't even be in prison right now. The same way she suffered.
Put them on death row.
Put them in a room and let somebody do that to them.
And then they laughs. They laughs when they're taking people's kids. They don't take it seriously until, you know, when there's a death. They laughs about it. I know all about the system. My name is Valerie Edmonds. And I see them, I know that they don't protect the kids. I see where it's been dealt with foster parents. I know they have made numerous complaints, and they should have did an emergency room. Keeping the case open wasn't enough. They should have removed those kids out of Ray's custody. All that stuff that you said in the reports, that was unbelievable. It's just breaking my heart. I can't believe it. And CPS didn't remove them. They're not protecting anything here. And the only way they're gonna be able to deal with this mentally, they have to know that Genesis and these kids are with Jesus to be able to function and go on with their lives. But this is sad. This is really sad. The system is failing these kids. This is just unbelievable. It's because they have a bad attitude about it.
Our kids are just a paycheck.
My kids, they did bad too.
That's all they are.
It's just to feed the system.
I have a lot of things from CPS too. Like, they took away my child, and I did what they told me to ask me to do. Like, my classes, I had 52 weeks of my classes, and they took away my child knowing that I was almost done. Like, I moved out because I had domestic violence, but I moved out from my own good and for my baby's own good too. And I have so many text messages from my social worker, and it's negative. She ignores me, text message after text messages, ignoring me, not even paying one second of my accomplishments that I'm trying to give for my kids. They took away my services. And it's like they told me to get myself together. I did get myself together, but they intendedly took away my baby. So to this day it's heartbreaking because there are good parents out there who actually do try to get their kids back. Not all parents are bad, but some parents who are on CPS case who are going by step by step what CPS tell them to do, they do it. For instance, me, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do to get my kid back. And it's horrible because the day that I went to court, they took all my services away. Knowing that I was almost done with my classes. I have 12 weeks to finish my parenting classes. That's all I needed. How come I couldn't get the time that I needed, I think everything should be brought to justice. I think everything should be brought to light. I think everything is it's corrupt here in Kern County, everything's just corrupt. You're not taking care of our kids. You're not taking care of the moms. You're mentally abusing our children. Even if you say that, you guys don't, you guys do. It's mentally draining. And I was seeing my son for a whole year, enough for them to say, you can't have your son back now. What was all that about then? Where's my justice? Where's their justice? Where's everybody else's justice?
And giving them to foster parents that are negligent, giving them to social workers, which is a conflict of interest.
Also, listen. I'm a foster parent. I'm a safe adult. And my kids were taken away because I chose to advocate loud. And I told you this day would come. I told you it would. It doesn't matter if you are a parent, a birth parent, a foster parent, a long-lost family member. If you are a safe adult, you are an enemy to the Kern County Department of Human Services. Mm-hmm. I can tell you in real time that my foster daughter is hurting for me. And do you know who tells me that? Her dad. Her biological dad, the only other safe adult she has. So if you are a safe adult, you are an enemy of the Kern County Department of Human Services.
Exactly.
Every single one. And I told you this day would come. And I told you I wouldn't be quiet and I would find others that would not be quiet. And I will die on this hill. I adopted my kids in 2005. They are grown men. The only reason they had a chance is because we had an outside agency and an outside social worker who cared. I let my license go in 2005 when they removed a sibling set from me. Because their mom didn't like the bond that I had with them. They separated those siblings and adopted them out. The same thing just happened with 3 siblings. That was at the hands of their family that came in. They prey on manipulating the parents, the foster parents, the kids, everybody against each other. And they know it. They know it. They know it because I sat in that meeting. I sat across from you as clear as day. And because I wouldn't accept your word soup, you moved my kids. And now they're split up. And they hurt. And you are accountable. All of you are accountable is what I said.
Just to feed the system financially. Separating them, just all kinds of stuff to feed the system financially. Yeah, it's a game being played. It's not to protect the kids. It's a game being played. And this is the
of it. And you know what? You try to manipulate us all against each other, and guess what? I'm a foster mom. I've had CPS called on me by my ex-husband religiously during our 4-year custody battle. And the worst thing that could happen to a child happened to mine. And I screamed at you for help. And it isn't until he was estranged from me and came back to me and he let me know. I don't have any reason to lie about anything. I don't manipulate words. I am clear, calm, and concise when I need to be. That is what they're scared of. Clarification. Come get their things. Come get their babies that comfort them at night. Come get those things. Stop buying them new ones. Stop trying to make them forget, because they don't forget. They remember and they hold it. And when we try to help them heal, you silence us. That's right. But guess what?
That's right.
Not anymore.
That's right.
Not anymore. Your days are done, all of you. And I'm looking at you, the supervisor. I'm looking at you, the one that would never face me in all those meetings. That one, this is for you. You advocate.
Shame on you guys.
Like I said,
What needs to happen?
I've been at this since 2002. 2002. They ain't done nothing but get worse. That's all.
I've had friends whose kids, grandkids have been abused in the foster system. What needs to happen? All these social workers, CPS supervisors, putting these kids in bad homes and against our will, you know, because they got power. They need to be reported to the Board of Behavioral Science, license revoked, and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Because especially when it ends up like this, they've made numerous reports and they ignored it and didn't get them out. This was an emergency. This was uncalled for. It shouldn't have even went this far. Opening up a case on Ray didn't mean nothing. You have to remove the kids. They weren't going to school. They had burns. They had you showed the reports on television. And you keep saying, report it, report it, report it, report it. But if you report it, what are they doing? Leaving them in the same situation. So that defeats the purpose. These people are not for real. It's all about the money.
Yes.
That's it. It's all about the money, and they're not protecting.
I'm a grandma.
Yeah.
I'm a grandma. They made me pass all these classes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna have a meeting. When are they gonna have a meeting? When?
Yeah.
I'm just still waiting.
Yeah. And there are some parents that should have their kids taken, but they just manipulates it. They manipulates it.
The last time CPS had a strike for a raise, and that affected my visit like really badly because I didn't get to see my son that day, all because they wanted a raise.
Wow.
But you guys, like, they want to raise, but I want to raise my child.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I'm telling you, it's all about
I'm
money.
1 week away from completing my visits, my classes. I've already finished what they've asked me to do, and I'm still on. We'll see when the court decides.
I have 52 weeks of classes, and then I was almost 3 months.
I've not one time missed a visit, not one time missed a class, not one time missed anything that they've asked me to do. I've been very consistent on everything that they've asked me to do. So I feel like they are failing our kids, because what happened to that little girl Genesis should have never happened. My kids were taken from me because of supposed child physical abuse. There was no physical evidence. There was lots of physical evidence on that little girl. And she stayed, and look at what happened. They're paying attention. They're paying attention to the kids that don't really have. Yeah. And they're letting the ones that really need the help fall into the cracks, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's not right.
They took my son from the hospital when I barely had a C-section.
And she went and adopted him. And she knew, and the supervisor knew she was not supposed to foster him or adopt him. That was a conflict of interest. Then found out she got her license revoked with the Board of Behavioral Science and got fired at Curtin Bridges. having my daughter, my son and her daughter share a bedroom together. See? What the devil is the supervisor authorizing her to take my kids in? She knew that was a conflict of interest. Don't talk to us, taking them out of state. Yeah, they're bad, man. You know.
I printed out all the text messages between me and my social worker, and like I wanted to give it to the news people to show them how much. Like,
Yes, or you get back and I have a lot of caseload. I'm sorry.
I have all my paperwork.
Yeah, that's all we get.
I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime you have a system that's trying to disrespect the mom, you're gonna have these kind of problems. You trying to disrespect us?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not helping us. Oh yeah, you're gonna have these problems. And always in there laughing. I seen them smirking, laughing. You know.
On their phone.
It's no good.
They took my services away, like knowing that I was almost done, like with my classes, and like I was doing everything that CPS was telling me to do, and next thing you know it, like they took everything away from me, all my effort, everything. Like I feel mentally drained.
And
they already did that. They're trying to put my son up for adoption, but my attorney said that if I finish 2 months of my classes, I can get my son back.
Well, that's the thing that you have the money to do it.
you ought to see all this, all these services they give them with the taxpayers' money, and so they can put us down. If you didn't have all that tax money, I guarantee you wouldn't be
I had to
doing
quit
that.
my job, like just to focus on
Yeah.
my son and my
Tell me.
and I couldn't get a job.
But they expect us to get a job and do these classes at the same time. But the time doesn't, it doesn't add up.
It's like she didn't give a shit.
It doesn't match up to what we need to do as parents.
And then her Facebook post was like, it reminds me of, what was it, that one girl, I killed her mom and I made a post after it.
They said this Mexican gun said they might kill Ray.
What's her name? You know what I'm talking about, that one girl with the axe? She killed her mother, because her mother made her think that she was mentally ill all these years. Had her in a wheelchair, and her boyfriend killed her mom, and my movie, the doctor was a show. You know what I'm talking about, the axe? She has her eye cross-eyed now, and she has a baby.
Oh yeah, Gypsy Rose. Yeah, I think I just remember.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna end the live stream. We're gonna end the live stream here, guys. This is a little protest that is starting to conclude here on Inyo and East Brundage in Bakersfield, California. This is following the tortured death of 8-year-old Genesis Mata, who was found dead inside of a hotel off of Rosedale Highway in 99 just a few days ago. Father and stepmother now in custody, as you guys just heard. Very emotional remarks from community members and family members out here trying to advocate for children, and most importantly for Genesis Mata, who was just killed. They're calling on Child Protective Services of Kern County to be investigated after they're saying there's possible negligence regarding the case. Multiple reports were made, and nothing was really done for the child. We probably will request some records from Child Protective Services to see those reports and how many were made. And we'll continue to follow this story as it develops, guys. This is on Inyo in East Brundage. It's a major cross of Union and Brundage. I'll continue to keep you guys updated on the Facebook and YouTube if any more are scheduled once I get that information, so you guys can come out and support if you are willing. I appreciate everybody joining. We'll probably be out live later today, guys. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button, and also like the Facebook page so you guys get notifications when I'm live, so you don't miss another live if you're joining late. So again, very emotional remarks. You guys can go ahead and rewind once I end this live stream. But I hope you guys are all safe. God bless. Have a good day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Be safe, speak up, and be a viewer, not a suspect.
Oh, sorry. Should I say something? Going live? No. I'm mad too. I've been trying to